Got him outside painting again after dinner. They're coming along nicely. Jack, give us a wave. He's so camera shy. Currently winning at life because Emily's gone to bed. I've got a cup of tea. Jack's painting the sleepers. So I practically got the house myself. I'm loving life. This is what dreams are made of. For a parent, basically. So the sun's coming tomorrow. We've got the skip outside. Tomorrow Jack is digging up what's left of the grass. And then Sunday, my artificial's going in. So excited, mainly because I feel at the moment we can't utilise that garden space. We could, but I don't like it because it just feels horrible. Like, it's not nice. But we want like a corner sofa in the back kind of corner of the garden behind the sleepers. Probably like an L-shaped type thing, something that we can just chill on in the sun and have breakfast and whatever. The trampoline, I hate the trampoline, but the trampoline is going to have to go to the other side. So that's where the trampoline used to sit. I'm not going to be able to do that anymore, obviously, because we're going to have a sofa there. And then the slider will just sit in front of that. So hopefully it will free up the space where we have like our little tiny-o? Hopefully it will free up the space where we have our little patio dining set thing. I don't even know if you can call it that. It is literally the smallest thing in the world. Obviously we've scraped all the stones out at the moment, so we're going to put them back. I've got a couple of plants to plant. And then I've also got some like cute little, I don't know what they're called. They're like solar lights, but they've got a little bit of string and you can hang them up. They look like little tea lights, but they say iridescent on them, but they don't look very iridescent to me. But yeah. So Jack needs to put them up, and I've been asking him for like 3 weeks to put them up, but I was asking him 7 weeks to put a pair of curtains up and they've only just been done. I thought about getting a garden mirror to go on the fence where the sleepers are, so I think that'd look really nice. And I really want a clock out there somewhere, I don't know where yet. Oh, and we've got some more solar lights to go up on the back fence on the posts. We do already have solar lights in at the moment, but I just think it's really nice when you look out from the kitchen to the garden at night and it's all lit up and it looks pretty. So the next venture is the kitchen. So bit of a backstory, we were having a quartz worktop fitted. It was meant to be in March, then obviously we went into lockdown. We're in a bit of a sticky situation because we don't know whether to go through with it or not. I really want it, but because once I've finished uni we don't plan to stay in this house. Part of me thinks that it's a bit of a waste of money to have that done and then move in like a 1.5 years time. I don't know, kind of, we're umming and ahhing about that one. Change of scenery, I'm now in the bedroom because Jack wanted to go on the Xbox when he came in from painting sleepers, so I'm now up here. Yeah, as I was saying, so in the meantime we are going to paint one of the walls. So we've currently got wallpaper on one of the walls in the kitchen. I want that to come down. We've got like a scaffold board shelf on there as well. That's going to come down, and I'm thinking about repainting that in like a chalk paint, not too sure yet. So I've chose a paint for the wall, and then we've got a choice of 2 mirrors. We have like a round one that we used to have in the living room, but then we took it down because the TV is now on that wall. Another long story. Then we've got a really big mirror in the main bathroom, but we don't really use the main bathroom, and it's a really nice mirror, and it's just like, it's just pointless it being in there, to be honest. So what I might do is take that big mirror down, put that one in the kitchen, and then put the round one in the bathroom. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm not too sure yet. And then I've been looking at prints, and a lot of people have been talking about Desenio prints, so I had a look on there and I did find quite a few that I thought would look really nice in the kitchen, so I'm going to do that, hopefully. and then have the shelf, because the shelf is good there. Like, it looks like it's all ornamental stuff, but really I've just like hid crap behind it. I'm gonna watch EastEnders now and have a cup of tea, because EastEnders is my other love, as well as Coronation Street, and I will see you probably tomorrow. Hi guys, please excuse this awful jumper that I'm wearing, but I'm absolutely freezing. Like, it's been so nice, and then all of a sudden it's just gone really, really cold, and my hands are freezing. The grass, it is on its way, but basically all they've done so far is put the sand down. We're on at 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. They got here a little later than they said they were going to get here. They said they were going to get here at 10 o'clock, but they needed to get a few more bits from B&Q, so they had to wait in a queue, obviously, to get the stuff. We're waiting anxiously by the top bedroom window. We keep on looking out and seeing like what they're doing, but we don't want to like weird them out and be like, ew, why are you staring at us? Do you know what I mean? We want to let them get on with what they're doing. I can't really offer them a drink at the moment, obviously with social distancing, but obviously you don't want people to be using your mugs and things like that. So I haven't personally spoke to them, but I really hope that they don't think we're rude. Like, I'm just, you know, they're out there in the garden. They all work together all the time, so we haven't really come into contact with them. We've just spoke to them from the back door. They've come in, let themselves do what they're going to do, and then they're going to leave, and I will anti-back the door handles on the gate, etc. And that's no disrespect to them, but obviously that's what we've got to do these days. So yeah, this is completely social distancing, guys. They have come, spoke to us at the back door, and then it's 3 people that usually work together are doing it. And to be honest, they're all spaced out through the garden anyway, so we're being safe. So hopefully in about an hour or maybe 2, I'll be able to show you what it looks like. Unfortunately, I've had to turn the sound off on this part of the video because Jack had the radio playing in the background and I didn't want to get done for copyright, so I'll just talk you through some things. We do have the grass down, but I want to show you that when everything else is done. So Jack's just ripping out some posts that we put in before, when the dog was jumping on top of the flower beds, and we were going to make a bit of a fence, but we've decided against that now because he's stopped doing it. So that's what he's ripping out. And he's also ripping out plants that have died or bushes that have died, because we're not the best of gardeners, but we have promised ourselves that we're going to do better this year. As you can see, the patio is filthy, so Jack is going to jet wash, and once that's done, that's when I'll finally show you what the garden looks like. We actually painted the fence last year in the shade Silver Copse by Cuprinol. I was unsure if I liked it at first, but it's really grown on me. The sleepers are also by Cuprinol, and that's in shade Natural Stone. Good morning from our household. We've not long woken up. It's about 8 o'clock and we're just about to have breakfast, and Emily's just about to have some breakfast too, so that's really, really good. I'm loving life. So I'm going to show you the garden today, and we haven't made as much progress as I wanted to, but the big things are done, so I'm quite happy about that. I've still got a couple of bits and pieces that I need to put up. It's really windy today. I might have to film it and then voice over some of the things that I need to tell you, because I don't know how the mic is going to cope out in the wind. I need to invest in a better microphone. I can't wait to show you the artificial grass, because I didn't realise that it could look as good as it looks. It looks insane. I love it. So we're just going to have some breakfast. I'm having overnight oats today. I made them last night. Just put some little cherries in there, like frozen morello cherries. They've defrosted in there overnight and they make it so nice. Emily is having shreddies because that's what she likes. After we've had some breakfast, I'll head over and I'll show you the garden. I'm really excited for today. We're gonna have a really nice, productive day. I need to go and do a essential BnM trip today. It is essential because I need to go and get all my cleaning bits and things like that, but I don't think there's anything wrong with if you walk down an aisle and you see a little something or something, you can pick it up and put it in your basket. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because I couldn't live without B&M. So yeah, we're gonna go to B&M. I need to get some paint for the kitchen because we're going to start the kitchen, and I've actually chose it. It's really, really nice. So I'm really happy to sort that out. I don't know, obviously I'm sure there's mums watching, and I feel really weird because I feel like I went into lockdown with a baby and I'm going to come out with a full-on child. She is into absolutely everything and she's tested me every day, and there's a lot of deep breathing going on in this house. A lot of it. I meditated last night and that was really, really nice. I've never tried meditation ever in my life, but oh my God, it worked. I absolutely loved it. I'm going to do it again tonight. As soon as I've got the camera out, she just wants to go in front of the camera.
Bag.
Bag, yes, good girl, bag. The speech is going great, but there's a lot of times that we're like struggling as to what she's saying. So it's a lot of show mummy what you mean, because I don't understand what you mean, and you're shouting something at me that you want me to understand, but I don't get it, I'm sorry. Yeah, but other than that, she's been super, super good for saying the situation that we're in. I feel like she's handled it better than I have, but that's probably a bit of the fact that obviously she doesn't know what's going on, and sometimes knowledge is power and sometimes ignorance is bliss. So these are my overnight oats that I've had sitting. They don't look overly appetizing here, but oh my God, they're so nice and it's so thick and it's just, oh my God, can you see the juice? What I'll do is I'll mix all of that up, and then I've got these nuts which I just crumble up a little bit and then pop them on, and then the naughtiness, I do add a tiny bit of this crunchy nut granola because it's so nice and it just adds a bit of crunch on top of the nuts, and I love it. And I literally put the tiniest bit on. This bag has lasted me so long because I literally just sprinkle a couple on, but it just feels nice and I love it. And it is whole grain, so you know, but I won't show you the red section on there. Once I've spooned it out, this is what it looks like, and again, doesn't look overly appetizing, and it also doesn't look a lot, but it's really filling, and you can see like my little cherries in there. Oh my God, it's super nice and it's really, really filling. Here we go, guys. So this is the garden. I'm so pleased with it. Look how clean the patio looks. Jack uses like a bleach formula on it. It can be quite risky. He goes out there and does it on his own, and it always brings them up so nice. So this puppy was bought to me by my dad's sister, and it's so special to me. Every time I come out into the garden, I can think about my dad, and it is literally going to go with me wherever I go. So this is the clock that I got. It has fell over in the wind. I still need to put batteries in it, so it's completely the wrong time at the moment, but I actually managed to get this from Aldi and it was £7.99, so I thought it was an absolute bargain, and it looks really nice against the fence. I can't remember if I mentioned these little lights earlier, but I managed to get these from BnM and they were £2. I'm just waiting for Jack to put the hooks up so I can actually have them in the garden. This is the grass up close and I think it looks so good. We did go for a premium style, but the other ones looked equally as good. It was just this one in particular we really wanted. So we've now changed our minds and we're thinking about putting like a little patio settee and stuff in this corner here. We've also decided that we're going to take these white stones out because they just keep on going like really green and horrible when it rains, and we just don't like them. So we're going to go for something different, maybe like a larger grey stone, or we're not too sure, but yeah, we're definitely going to be changing them. I love the grass. I love how it all comes together and it finally looks like somewhere I want to go out in. windy out there. Actually insane, like so windy, it's ridiculous. I'm really happy with the progress of the garden, obviously, as I've said, and it has literally created such a space for us. I always felt like the house was the house, and then as soon as we got to the back garden, I'd just turn away and I wouldn't look at it. I didn't like it, I hated it, absolutely hated it. And that was only because it had real grass that the dog just churned up all the time. But now we've got that laid down, I just feel like it creates another room, like more space for the house, and Emily can go out there and play, and it's definitely benefited us a lot. And I think me and Jack wish we'd both done it sooner than we have done. It's done now and we love it, don't we, Emily? Do we love it? Do we love it? Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah! You want to get up? We need to get changed out of our jammies, don't we?
Yeah.
What's what? Are we going to have a good day today? Are we going to go over to the field? That'll be nice, won't it? Shall we go to the field?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we are so happy that we are so happy we've done the garden, aren't we? This is Sam's new face. Do it again. Don't really know why I should start doing that. Thanks so much for watching today's vlog. We've really enjoyed it. Are you going to say bye, Am? Bye. Say bye.